Welcome back to my channel. This is Fallon, and I will be doing a couple card pulls today for Leo, I believe. Yes, Leo. And it's at the end, I'll do another card pull for yes, no, or maybe a question for this week. This is just a weekly forecast, a general reading, a general card pull for Leo. All right, let's begin. How will this week go for Leos? Most Leos. What can most Leos expect for this week? How will the week go in general for Leo? Okay, I could actually stop right now. There are decisions to be made. Another week, this is another one where it's good. I got this with Cancers. Rest, relaxation, take time for yourself. So, I mean, this does not always mean a relationship or anything, but I am getting a relationship. I feel like someone could be in your DMs. This feels more like a recent loss. I don't know, it just feels like these are two separate things. This is like something nice coming into your life. Somebody potentially new. This feels like just loss in general. I could pull a card just to kind of get an idea here. You on your own. Recent loss. Yeah, so I'm getting I'm getting separation, but I'm also getting family loss. Maybe somebody close to you. And, this, like I said, this is in general, so this could be, a few of you I'm speaking about, not just one in particular. You're a lot stronger. You've grown a lot in the past year. Just seeing if I can get any messages. This week is just a week of decision making, and you have to balance everything out. Um, take the cons and the pros, balance everything out, the pros and the cons. This is kind of like a week, and also with new people coming into your life, whether friends, family, associates, jobs. You know, you have to take everything as a pro and a con, and if there's more pros, you take the pros. If there's a con, you take the cons. So in general, I feel you have you're acting very logically this week, not just with the heart, because Leos have big hearts and they're very generous people, and they like to have a good time and all that. It's just I feel a more serious vibe for this week for Leos, and it feels like a subdued energy. So with new people coming into your life, with people that have passed on, people that have left, and where you're just single, kind of ready to mingle, and new friends come in, and new potential lovers come in. This is a week in general of pros and cons, this or that, making up your mind. And I mean, the good news is I do not see anything going wrong with that. You will make the right decisions this week. So in general, you will all be making the right decisions. And with the card pull, right? So I feel like I need to go ahead and do a card pull here too, real quick. This may not be the right deck, as a matter of fact. Nope, not the right deck. Alright, let me try another one. Peaks of Joy. So, with that, I get something good happening this week. Good news. I see good news coming for Leos. You're going to hear some good news. You might get a call. You might get a question answered, an answer to your questions. Just something very nice is going to happen this week, is what I'm getting. And for the yes, no, or maybes, think of a question, a yes or no question for this week, and let's see what comes of that, what I'm getting for that real quick as an extra card pull. Yes. And it says a partnership or alliance bears fruit. The initial results of a project, good prospects. This seems like I feel beginnings. I feel beginnings energy, beginnings, good beginnings. So, so all looks pretty good for Leo here. Um, I'm going to leave you with that. Um, you're making the right choices. You're weighing things out. You're having good news this week. So I would just kind of do more of what you're doing, and yeah, I'm going to leave you with that. I mean, I see you're in the right direction, and you're living in your logic mind at the moment, but you're still kind of going with the flow and being very flexible from here. And I do see messages coming in and good ones. With Peak of Joy seems to me very near future good news. All right, with that, Leos, I'm going to leave that with you. And I will go on to the next week forecast. Thanks so much. Take care now.